Right, and guys, we're all set. So got it all set up, done the initial setup. So what it does is basically asks you to do your initial setup. So it does this thing, you know, your leveling, your 0 point level. So this basically lowers right the way down. You have to remove this, which is just like two screws, latch screws either side. Remove those very carefully because you've got your heater in the background there, and very carefully just lift it and pull it towards you. So pull this way towards you, then this will come out, and then you can put your leveling paper down on the flat of the screen, and then you attach this, the build plate, loosen the screws there either side, same with the other side, and then you take the plate home, so it brings it all the way down so it's flat and it's sitting on the screen on your leveling paper. And then it tells you to tighten up your screws either side. So what you do is you rest your hand on the top here on the leveling plate, and then you tighten this screw here, and then you tighten the screw on the other side at the back. So they're opposite sides. So this one you tighten towards you, this one you tighten away from you, and then you do vice versa. So you do the front one here, back one that side, front one this side, back one this side, and then that's it. Once it's ready, it's set, it will tell you to click OK, and then the build plate will lift, and then you remove the paper. Job done. The next step is to do your exposure test. So you've got exposure up here, look, click on that, and then just test it for each one for 10 seconds or 20. I'll give you an example, because well, actually I won't, because I've put the reservoir back on, or the vat, whichever you like, and I've done it all anyway. So you do that for 10 seconds or 20 seconds, and then it just so you know that everything's working. And then if obviously there's a problem with the screen, you can get in touch with Anycubic, and they'll help you sort out any issues. But yeah, that's pretty much it for setup. So I've got to plug this in the back, and then get some resin out, and then make a start on my first print. So I will do another one. I will do another one. I'm not that technologically advanced at the moment with cameras and such like. So, but you know, we'll get there. You know, we'll work it all out, and you're getting everything explained to you anyway. But bearing in mind, when you're doing all this, it's the set out on the front screen is a little different, but in theory, everything, the setup and everything you do is exactly the same. There's nothing any different. Only in, you know, if you haven't got the auto filler and the resin remover, so it's this thing on the right hand side at the back. If you haven't got that, then that you've got to learn, and obviously your heater in your vat to heat your resin up. So I'm not changing that, by the way. I'm not changing the heat, because I'm going to leave it at 25 degrees. That is plenty warm enough. It's normal room temperature, so I'm happy with that. That's how I'll leave it. But other than that, and doing this bit here and getting the resin into the vat, I will work that out and get back to you. But I will start doing a print as well. I'm not going to run any test prints, because I never did on my M5. I instantly run a print off, and it worked perfectly well. So that's the way I'm going to do it, and that's the way I've always done it. So I've done that with my M5, and I did it with the Photon Mono X as well. So I'm not messing about like that. You know, if it works, you know it works. You don't need to do test prints and waste your resin. So, but my setup for time, so my exposure times I'm going to keep roughly the same. So it'll be 30 seconds. I'll bring this down a bit because it's a bit warmer. Obviously I've got the heater, so I'll bring it down 5 seconds. So my bottom layers I've been doing at 35 seconds. So for the first initial 5 layers, and then I've been doing 3.8 for my normal. So that I will keep the same, the 3.8, but I will bring down the bottom layers 5 seconds. So I'll run them off at 30. All right, guys. So I shall see you hopefully in the next one. So the next one will be the last one, and then I'll show you the print out when it's done of the werewolf. It's going to be bloody big. So roughly I would say about the size of this machine, nearly the height of the machine, or the Z-axis as they call it. So yeah, it's going to be pretty bloody big, and it'll be as wide as the build plate. So as you can see, the build plate's pretty wide. So yeah, so I shall see you in the next one, guys.